Hey everybody, this is Petey from Sonorak, and today I'm doing a quick video on who the hell is Giancarlo Esposito playing? Who could he be? So obviously, if you've seen the title, that's kind of throwing my hat into the ring. Um, he probably is a HulkBuster. If he's not a Shield agent, he's not GW Bridge, then he just could be some of the other million black Shield agents. And then there's a bunch of characters that I don't know because I haven't been keeping up with all the Shield agents. So it could be someone that I haven't experienced yet. But in my preview of stuff I like, let's say he's a HulkBuster. So I'll give you which one he is of that. But let's give you a background, right? So it's how I would say something like that. So we go through this trailer, right? We've been through it a bunch of times. We have Giancarlo with a gun here. Now, this doesn't say that he would be a HulkBuster here, but at the same time, they do use guns and whatnot. But he's not actually after Captain America. We don't know who he's after in this trailer, at least. We got a lot of destruction. This is Hulk type destruction, right? He's not in any of these scenes here, right? So he's on the street. All the stuff in the bunker doesn't have Giancarlo. But when we go outside, somewhere after this, we get him again with these big explosions, right? And I think Cap kind of gets some blame. So there's a chance of Giancarlo, but they trying to put the way the cuts are at is that Cap is in trouble, or framed, or attacked, but at the same time, it leads us to this Red Hulk. But that came to me while I was thinking, what if he's not a SHIELD agent? What if he works outside of SHIELD in a different government agency? And that's when I thought of the HulkBusters. Then I had a black guy. I could do. But let's go through the HulkBusters, right? So from time on end, when the Hulk was introduced, we had Thunderbolt Ross, right? So let's get out of this, right? So I just picked an issue out of the classic run of Herb Trimpe and when Lin Wen was writing it. This Hulk 185. This is close to the end of the Gamma base, right? Actually, no. They had a simple. Let's see. This point, and here, this is actually the HulkBuster base, which is basically seemingly a military base, but it also has Hulk stopping stuff here, right? And even though Bruce Banner walked up to HulkBuster base since he was in town, they locked him up, right? And he was kind of broken at this part by going in here. But they've got him clearly captured, and hopefully these chains also keep the Hulk under wraps. Right? And Bruce is so broken he says he doesn't have any friends. And then Betty walks off and realizes he shouldn't have said that, right? We realize the person they're looking for that came in here, the special guest, is actually being killed, right? So in this story, to get all the classic base stuff that's going on here, General Talbot actually is a bomb set to him, and Betty is broken. And the Hulk comes in, and the Hulk, of course, breaks free. But at the same time, this oh man. But this is ultimately what I wanted to get you to. Is I see having some kind of funky armor to deal with the Hulk, right? So that's literally a HulkBuster. And then I'm gonna go to this next issue here with the Devastator. This is where the base gets destroyed by the Devastator. But we're just gonna quickly look at another issue where here we go. Of course I've gone too far. So see, they got the Hulk captured. They finally captured him, right? of Glenn Talbot. So see, this is you get the idea of the Hulkbusters. Since it's Red Hulk, they got Thunderbolt Ross. In the first movie, you had, they used a super soldier serum to have a kind of Hulkbuster thing in there. But what if they have another person that's like Emil Blonsky? But I had to think of who was in the thing. So then, of course, you guys already know, or I figured out, the more recent Hulkbusters, right? And this would lead you to when Bruce Banner was kind of running the show with the Hulkbusters, right? And we're introduced to these Jonas, these guys that are the top in their field, but they're kind of ruined, right? And out of these five, the one I'm thinking of course, is the black guy. And the hard part is that his name is Sam. And Sam is just like Sam Wilson, but it's Samuel Larroquette, also known as The Rock, before The Rock. Under 6 weeks ago, under contract to Argo Industries, he has been to and survived almost every harsh, inhumane climate and terrain on this planet. So that's his specialty. And he said, you're going to be a part of Bruce Banner's new Hulkbusters. And the team is like, what? You are the Hulk. And he's like, no, they were separated, right? So he knows his stuff. He knows his caravan. No one else believes it, right? And they also have Betty here, right? And they are not interested in joining, but he says, you're Jonas, aren't you? Haunted by bad luck and by tragedy. You're all at the end of your tethers, without funding, without work. If you don't work for me, you won't work for anybody, right? So Bruce Banner's kind of hard-edged. Some great action with Doc Samson and the Hulk. And then we had this nice touching scene with Larroquette, and I think this is Saunders, right? So she is really skeptical about this. And Larroquette is kind of even keeled, right? And also, there's so much. This run has so much stuff in it. It's really packed with everything, right? So as a group, they decided they can join and they can also do their own stuff, right? Now his character, getting into his character and the rest of the series, he kind of has. Actually, he doesn't. He actually is the more even keel one of the group, where the rest are a little risque, and they're living by, pushing to the edge leads Sam Larroquette into a very dark place. So I think that's about it. I'm throwing my hat in the ring. Giancarlo Esposito is a HulkBuster, and maybe he's chasing after Sam Stern and possibly looking for this other Hulk, which is the Red Hulk, which would lead him to possibly team up with Falcon America. And then we have someone who's a HulkBuster, maybe has something to actually stop this Hulk. So, and of course, connected to, who was it, Thunderbolt Ross, it kind of makes sense, even though the Byrne one had him connected to Dr. Banner. That's a possibility. So I throw my hat in the ring and let's see what happens. Spinner Rack is out.